When his car backed into mine, a wave of relief washed over me. An unfathomable burden has just been lifted from me, one of which this sucker didn't know now was his. Relief would normally be an irrational thing to feel when someone smacks into your car, especially with a body in your trunk. The other driver started apologizing as he opened his door. As I stepped out, I noticed that the impact had jolted my trunk wide open. I bolted over and slammed it shut just as he came around. I stepped towards him, flashing a nervous smile. My trunk made a soft clunk as it popped back open. "Oh gosh, bet your latch broke. Don't worry, I've got insurance here somewhere," he said, juggling several pieces of paper. Had he seriously not noticed? I turned around and froze again, this time from disbelief. For the first time in over a year, my trunk was completely, beautifully, mercifully empty. He kept talking, but I barely heard a word as my mind raced backwards. 22 days ago, saying, "Screw it," and loaded my groceries next to the cold corpse. "Says registration? No," as he muttered on. 186 days ago, offering to drive Stacy home. She was too nice to say anything about the smell. "Found it," he shouted. 295 days ago, sobbing on the concrete floor of my garage after discovering yet another body in the trunk. "My license, if you," he continued. 4 hours before that, screaming in frustration as I dragged the newest body out of my trunk into the mud. I kick it over and over and over, spraining my ankle. "My fault," he started. 30 minutes before that, dragging a second plastic-wrapped body through the woods towards a ravine. "Get yours too," he was still continuing, but I was in my own thoughts. 6 hours before that, the nightmarish panic I feel when I discover the second body. I can't go through all that again. I speed towards the mountains. "An ambulance?" he asked. 293 days ago, picking up my car from the impound lot, wondering how quickly I can sell it. "Wait, is that?" I faintly hear him in the background. 295 days ago, my lawyer says there's not enough evidence to prosecute. "That's not," he still continues, and behind me. 325 days ago, the CCTV footage on the news. The indoor cameras see the cashier leaving the store. The outdoor cameras don't. "I didn't." He's still muttering something. 411 days ago, bits and pieces of the interrogation. They keep asking how I embalmed him so fast. The sudden silence snaps me back into the present. He's transfixed by his car, trunk wide open, revealing a tightly wrapped bundle of translucent plastic and duct tape. Just transparent enough to tell what, but not who. A smile spreads across my face. I can't help it. I started giggling, chuckling, laughing, cackling even, like an unstable person, just like the woman did when I collided with her car 412 days ago. The man looks at me with horror and confusion. I can barely breathe. I'm laughing so hard, basking in the insane relief. I should warn him, comfort him, something, but in this moment I feel compelled. I remember the 3 deranged words shouted at me 412 days ago. Still grinning, I pat the man on the shoulder and shriek, "Tag, you're it!"